What's up, guys? Z King Gabe here.
How's it going? This is Cpt Kirkleton.
And this is Cop Up. What up, guys?
Alright, so today we have a ground war domination game on Rundown. I will be using the Barrett 50 cal with the thermal scope and the PP 2000 with the red dot.
Which is a beast of a secondary, not gonna lie.
Yeah, gonna have to be my favorite secondary in the game, even past those gay shotguns that everyone uses.
Yep.
Yeah, not a fan of the shotguns. It's kind of cheap in my opinion, but
I don't know, I wouldn't be too opposed of shotguns if people didn't run around using them as pretty much their primary. But if they're used as they're supposed to be used, just in up close situations, it wouldn't be as bad, I don't think.
yeah, I agree with that. I tend to stick to the machine pistols though.
Alright, what kind of perks you running with today?
Alright, so this is my sniper class. I'm running Marathon Pro, Stop and Power Pro, and Steady Aim Pro for that longer hold breath, because I am I'm going to need to hold my breath a little bit longer in these. Because, yeah.
Hard scoping for days?
Exactly, as you can see, and I get taken out while I'm doing it.
Alright, so Marathon Pro, why do you think you use that instead of a lot of people when they use snipers, they use a sleight of hand quick scope, you know, get that scope out there as fast as possible.
Yeah, I'm going to be upfront with you guys right now. I'm not the best sniper in the world, as you can see, as I missed 3 shots in a row. Get him with the 4th, but still. So yeah, I'm gonna say I have 1 or 2 spots on every map that are pretty good for me. I can usually help my team out and get a lot of kills from there. So I try to get there as fast as I can off the start of the game. And I'm just not that good of a quick scoper. So if I'm running around real fast, trying to quick scope, I'm gonna just die a bunch of times.
So do you feel like this map and this game type warrants sniping more than others?
I would say definitely, because it's such a linear map that people are always going to be charging B, because that's the most important position on the map. You're going to have to try and hold B the whole game. So people have a lot of vantage points on B, which makes it pretty much an excellent map for sniping, in my opinion.
Yeah, and also, I mean, right now it kind of looks like you're not really camping, but you're definitely not playing aggressive.
You can go that far. I mean, generally what I'm trying to do at the start of this game is I'm just making sure that my teammates are going to try and cap B. I'm going to try and protect them as best I can. So if that means that, as you can see, there's a bunch of snipers on the other side of the map. I'm trying to take them out before they can take my teammates out there taking B. So I'm trying to protect them.
Alright,
There's got to be a role on every team, so you can't have every guy rush B at the same time, nobody production, because they're just going to get annihilated.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want them to get their kill streaks going, so.
And I don't think we've covered the kill streaks that you're using.
Oh, okay. Oh, my teammate saves me there. I probably would have died. I'm using the Harrier, the Chopper Gunner, and the Tactical Nuke.
Generally, it seems to be the most popular way to get the Nuke is Chopper Gunner and the Harrier. I think that's, you know, obviously because it is the best way to get it. Really, you know, Pablo is really beast. But unfortunately in this game, for whatever reason, it doesn't help you to get to that 25. Hopefully they fix that soon. But, you know, attack helicopter is just not as good. Doesn't have that drop for you like the Harrier. And Chopper Gunner, you know, in my opinion, is much easier to get kills with than the AC-130.
Yeah, and at this point, I'm thinking that sniping's not going so well, so as soon as I die, I'm going to switch it up to my ACR.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like your teammates are going too aggressively for B, and if they are, they're not doing too well.
As soon as I run up the stairs, grenade's waiting for me. So I was kind of mad at that point. But going back to what you were saying, I do like Chopper Gunner for most maps. The AC-130, it's got its benefits for maps that are having opponents grouped together a lot, like maybe Wasteland.
Yeah, right.
But in general, I think Chopper Gunner is the way to go.
Kind of going back to the attack helicopter, it's pretty much a joke in my opinion. You can like dodge the shots from that thing. I would never use that over a Harrier.
And here you can see I'm going for C with my teammate. Luckily we get it just before we die. But yeah, they took A, so we went over and took C. I see that they're taking B, so I take the guy that captured B out.
The other thing when you're talking about Harrier that a lot of people don't think of is that Harriers take out Pablos and Chopper Gunners and attack helicopters pretty much every time. If there's a Chopper Gunner up and you have a Harrier, you drop it up. it's going to take it out within, 10-15 seconds. Which is really beneficial to your team if they have some support up there.
Yeah,
another dimension to add to the Harriers.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the better kill streaks for how many kills it takes to get there.
Yeah, and talking about that, if nobody on your team has a Harrier, switch to a freaking Stinger class or something to take out the other team's air support. If it costs you a death or two, so be it, but it's definitely worth it in the long run to take out the other team's air support.
Yeah, and if you have 2 or 3 people with Stingers out, they're even if they get AC-130s and chopper gunners, they're going to be taken out in 10 seconds. So
exactly.
I mean, it's way more beneficial to die maybe once or twice and to not let them get all these kills than for you to just hide in a corner and for them to kill your teammates over and over.
Alright, and it seems like you guys have a nice setup here. On this map, it's crucial to control either A or C and B, and spawn trap them on the other side.
Yeah, my teammates were able to recapture B after we lost it there for a second. I picked up the M16 with the FMJ from one of my teammates' dead bodies, I think. So right now I'm sitting at 5 kills. I'm just trying to look around, see if I can get 2 more from my Harriers. Kind of playing defensive at this point, but see someone right there, take him out. So I'm only 1 kill away from the Harriers.
Usually a good idea. Once you have those 2 positions, to just stay defensive. You can, go in and try and spawn kill them, but if you can just hold those 2 the whole game, you're going to win every time.
Exactly. I don't really see any point of rushing towards A. I mean, we don't want to cap all 3 of them. That wouldn't be a good idea.
Right. This map is so divided. It's so difficult for them to get onto your side. Once you have this set up, that it's okay to just sit back and trap them over there.
He's got a corner of my eye right here, so shoot through the window and take him out with my Harriers.
Just
on that note, a lot of people usually don't realize it, but they try to take all 3, thinking that having all 3 is better than just having 2. But in reality, if you just have 2, you know exactly where they're going to spawn every time. Even if you're up in their spawn, they're going to spawn somewhere around A if you have B and C. So it's a better idea to keep just 2, because once you get that 3rd one, they can spawn wherever they want. Well, not wherever they want. They can spawn anywhere on the map, and then you can die from behind. And a lot of times you get all 3, and you go from dominating them to losing 2, or even getting dominated within a minute or 2.
Exactly.
Just on a side note, I saw you picked up the M16 with the iron sight. I personally hate that iron sight. What do you think about it?
It's not terrible. There's some iron sights in the game that are just really unusable for me because they block so much of the sight that I have in the gun. I guess M16 is one of my favorite guns, period, so I've used it a lot, so I guess I'm used to it. And after my chopper gunner here, I'm sitting at about 18 or 19 kills. I'm not totally sure, but I definitely know that we have all 3 points, so we're going to be winning here not too far from now, so I'm going to have to start running around a little bit more to pick up some kills.
But of course your teammates got all 3 of the points, so you have no idea where they're going to be spawning.
Oh yeah, of course. I have no idea, but luckily I ran to A and they were pretty much at A. So
in general, if you're not all up in their spawn, directly where they're supposed to be spawning, they still spawn at the last one they had for a while. But if you keep spawn killing them there, they're going to start spawning out in other places. But right when you cap it for the next 20 or 30 seconds, they usually do keep spawning there. But as you see upcoming a little bit, they're gonna cap C because they spawned over there. Oh, and that looks like they just capped B as well.
Yeah, this actually scared me a lot. I got shot around the corner, and I know I was at 22 or 23. I wasn't totally sure, so I was just trying to get out of there without dying. And right here, I can hear someone with my headset. I know someone's around me, so I'm just looking around for him. He's got Scrambler on, which is just the worst for in the world.
Don't use that. There's no reason.
It pretty much told me exactly where he was, and he probably could have killed me if he had used Ninja or something, because I wouldn't have been able to hear him. He could have taken me out pretty easily. So yeah,
I think with the amount of people that use headphones in this game, I would recommend using Ninja on most of your classes unless you're going to be sniping and staying in one spot for a lot of the game.
So yeah, here they get C, so I'm figuring they're going to be at C. I don't know how many kills I have exactly, but I see this guy on my UAV, and luckily that was a 25 kill streak. I get it with 198 for our team, so I got it with only a few seconds to spare. And I have to do a little victory dance here, because I got it just in time. Of course.
Of course, with the PP2000.
Oh yeah, you gotta have a little dance with PP2000. So yeah, it looks like my final score is going to be 37-6 with the tactical nuke, so yeah.
Run out of time here, guys. We are the Washington Wrecking Crew. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.
Thanks,
See you
guys.
later.